Hello everybody, this is thejonnymar, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Link's Awakening. So we have finished up for the most part with most of our side questing. There's only a little bit left to do, and we can't really do anything until after the next dungeon. And I don't think there's really anything in here other than that secret seashell we got before. I was hoping there'd be some hearts, but no. So let us move on as we attempt my some inventory management, but also to do a running jump. Still, after this many hours of playing, I cannot pull this off on the first try. This might be the biggest bane of my existence, although there are some other games with some other tasks that I am not good at whatsoever. Ow. Now let's get in the water. We're gonna start heading towards dungeon number 6. So we finished up with Catfish's Maw, which is this dungeon last time. And that leaves dungeon number 6, which we have not accessed yet. And it is actually called the Face Shrine. And it's to the north of where Animal Village is. And we can actually stun these guys and maybe kill them with the boomerang. Yeah, awesome. So now these little electric guys don't stand a chance against us. This boomerang is incredibly overpowered. It's amazing what it can do. Hi there, Mr. Owl. Yes, I know. There are 2 shrines, one to the south where I should go first. I will do that. Thank you. Got it. Bam! And that's another little secret with the boomerang. You can use it to kill off flying enemies, and some of them you can actually turn into fairies to refill your hearts. That's pretty awesome. And secret tip, they also work on bubbles, which means we don't have to worry about them for much longer. Now, down here we have these little soldier guys, and because we're playing this on the Game Boy player for the GameCube, you can actually tell which of them are going to come to life if you run into them, because they're discolored, since they can move around. Now, normally if you're playing the normal version, or even, geez, the DX version, they're going to be the same color, so you're not going to be able to tell just by this which ones are the ones that move and which aren't. But as long as you have your shield out, you can actually bump into them without activating them. Now up here to the north and right, one of them is covering up some steps, which you can actually see right there. And this is actually a secret seashell. But since we already got our 20 and cashed them in for our sword, now all of the ones that were in chests have become rupees. So from now on, if we find a chest that's got about 20 rupees in it... come on, buddy. Alright, now we can move them. Then that's usually a sign that it was a secret seashell at some point. Alright, not much farther to go. Just a couple more screens and then we'll be to the Southern Face Shrine. In fact, they're just up that steps there. And we're gonna have a mini-boss fight, which is very reminiscent of a fight in the previous game, Link to the Past. And luckily, we have a particular weapon that we can use to take them out. And these pots are gonna give you a little bit of a sign of what you need, and that is the bow and arrow. Now I think technically you can still use your sword and bombs against them, but I always just wait until I get the bow and arrow to take them on. And I guess we have to activate them. So it's Armos night time. So just keep blasting away with your bow and arrow. And as long as you're far enough away, even though it stuns you when he drops, you won't be able to close the distance fast enough. Jeez. And obviously he takes progressive damage. Too bad we can't see his brain there, just his eyeballs. And that gives us the face key. So now we can access the Face Shrine, which is dungeon number 6. And up here, we have a little tapestry. But to read it, we have to light these torches. Seen on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Awake the dreamer, and Koholint will vanish, much like a bubble on a needle. Castaway, you should know the truth. Wow. Yeah, we've heard kind of allusions to that from other people. That this is all a dream of some sort. A la Super Mario Bros. 2 or Doki Doki Panic. But I'm not sure if I believe that or not. I guess we'll find out. Oh, not you again. I literally saw you like 5 minutes ago. Probably less than 5 minutes ago. Yes, I don't really believe it right now, but we'll see. Well, we will find out very soon because we have very little left to do. Just a couple more dungeons. I always trust my feelings. Now get out of here. You're so annoying. Alright, well let's head back to the north and we'll access the next dungeon and we'll finish off this episode by taking on a little bit of it. The dungeons are going to get super long from now on, so 6, 7, and 8 are all probably around 20 minutes to a half hour to complete. So I'm probably not going to be able to beat them in a single episode. So I'll have to be creative in my editing. Because obviously I'll beat them all in one go when I'm recording, but I'll have to edit them down into reasonable chunks for you all to watch. I think there's an owl statue up here. Well, that was optimistic. Ow. There we go. I forgot for a second there I can use my boomerang to take those guys out. Alright, so that's where we need to get, to that little island there. In order to get into the water, we have to actually go to the north here. So we'll have to go through these rocks. And then up here, a screen, there's actually 2 of these bomb guys. Ow. And there's also a cave. And this allows you to access a fairy if you need it. One of the great ones that can restore all your hearts. I'm only missing half a heart, that's not too bad. And if you head over here, there's a landing there that you can use to get up into the mountains, but we'll get to that eventually. For now, let's head over to the island and try to enter this little stairway. We'll see if we can get past this Armos Knight guy here. Or whatever he is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to activate him. Ow. We'll use our invincibility from getting hit. And this is why we couldn't go here before, because we need the hook shot. And of course we needed the face key. And we need to head down here first. Because it can't be right by the door. No, it has to be down on a little platform below. Very dramatic. Alright, so let's head on in and see what we're gonna find. Alright, so this place is basically cut into 2. So there's a left side and a right side. So we're gonna start with the left, and we get the introduction of Wizrobes. Lovely enemies. Still not as bad as Zelda 1 where they can move around the room, but still pretty annoying. They only can be hurt by bombs in this game. So you can't use your sword on them. And we also have crystal switches, so isn't that lovely? So I'm going to try to hit this, and I want to be actually on top of the block when I hit it. So that basically, there we go, I can get to the other side of it. Now, normally you would go to the left there, and that's going to eventually take you around to a place where you get the stone slab piece. And if you read this, it says you have to look for the place where the wall has eyes. And basically that's back a couple rooms here. There's a little point on the wall as you can see with these torches that I guess serve as eyes. And you can bomb open the wall here. And you do want to have the crystal switch in the position it's in right now, because there's going to be a point at the other end of this little area where you need the blocks to be down in their current formation. Those are some weird statues. Kind of look like elephants, I guess? Oh, there's one more slime. There we go. Oh man, look at that guy. So we have to do some jumping. And get by him. Okay. And there's another one. Let's go. Oh man, jeez, that was close. And as you can see, thankfully, those blocks are down. So now we're gonna have to kill off some Wizrobes. So I'm gonna stun them with my boomerang and then drop a bomb. Now you can actually just time bombs too, like so that they explode when they appear. But I like to stun them first with the boomerang. And there we go, we already got the special item of this dungeon. The level 2 power bracelet, or Titan's mitt if you will. So that lets you pick up stuff at a quicker pace, as you can see. And it also lets you pick up these green elephant statues, which is important because there are certain rooms like this one where the only way you can get through the door that's closed is to throw one of these statues at it. So let's do that. And we're gonna pick up some rupees and a couple chests back here. I am happy. Now, the description said you can pick up a whale when you got the power bracelet. I'm not sure about that. That's pretty optimistic of Link's strength. Alright, so now that we have that, let's continue onward to the left. I'm gonna, again, try to get to the other side of this little block with it up. Come on, we can do this. Let's try it again. There we go, cool. I'd open this door. There's actually a little switch underneath this pot up here. And now we're gonna get an annoying Wizrobe room. You might actually be able to hurt these guys with bow and arrow too. I've never tried that because we are so limited in the number of arrows that we can have at this point until we get our next power up where we can carry more. Get this guy, let's hit that switch, and now let's bomb him into submission. And we'll get those arrows, and yeah, we actually have to be on the other side to get that chest. And I think that's the map. So at last, we get the map. About time. Now, to go north, we need to break open that door with a pot. But first, let's get our fragment of the stone slab, even though I already told you what it said. And now we can go through. Ugh. With our trusty guardian acorn, I do love it so much. I do love the level 2 bracelet, though. It makes picking up things a lot quicker. We'll be back for you, door. But first, let's get the compass, and there's actually a small key to the far right in a little room that we have to go to. Yes, yes, thank you. We know about the compass by now. It is the 6th dungeon. So hit the switch once. And let me get my Pegasus boots out, make this a little quicker. Those chess pieces. The little knights, those are going to come into play in a little while, and those are really annoying. I hate them with a passion. Alright, Wizrobes. Down you go. Jeez. I never knew that if you go into your menu in the middle of a bomb flash that it made the menu look all weird too. That's kind of cool. So basically those horse pieces are going to come into play in a little while, because you have to activate them in order to open doors. And they are so annoying. You have to throw them around until both of them are basically in the up position. And it's seemingly incredibly random to determine when that happens. We're gonna have to use them in here to get back out. But first, let's grab this chest and head up the stairs. Sweet. We're getting quite a bit of rupees here. And this is a nice little raft ride we're gonna be taking later. But this chest, as you saw, was 20 rupees. And basically that was another secret seashell that you could get. One of the 26 available in the game, even though you need 20 to get the level 2 sword. Alright, so are you guys going to cooperate? No. You have to get them both in the up position to open the door. And they are not cooperating at all. Alright, come on. Ugh. Come on. You know what? Screw you. I have to go back to the entrance anyway because we're done with the left side. So let's just use our ocarina. And let's get started on the right. Halfway done. Making pretty good time. I can't move. Jeez. Okay. Now this room is fun, because we get the appearance of the floor tiles that come after you. And in this game they decided to make it so that as long as you're using your shield, you are invincible against them. So just pull out your shield, defend, and they can't hurt you. So that worked pretty well. And we could go north there, but we're going to start off by going to the right first. So let's pick up one of these statues and get through that door. And this is going to be 4 Wizrobes we have to take out. Ow. Let's see if we can get 2 at once. Wow, I got all 3. That's pretty cool. Alright. Now, we want to go north because I don't think we can do anything down here yet. We're going to have to find a crystal switch to be able to go through there and get that chest. So in the meantime... Okay, I dropped a bomb somehow. Ow. Let's head to the north here, and we'll pick up an extra small key. And then we will call it an episode. And so my next episode, we're going to continue onward and finish up the face shrine. Jeez, get the guy. So as always, viewers, yeah, die. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.